Well, I'm over it. Oh,
Look, still play the intro.
I don't
Well,
want to
hell.
play the intro. I don't even think I have it. Hey, everybody, how are you? Now,
Oh,
I know you paid a lot of money for it, so I should start playing it, but no. All right, you guys. Tonight we're going to talk about the whole Mendeeces and Tamar. Let's see if I can find that situation.
hmm
Hold on one second, because it's a crazy situation. And I believe I found it on Tasha K first. Let's head over to Tasha K really quick. Um, yeah, okay. This is where this started at. Okay, so I believe it came from Tasha K first. I really, really do. That Tamar, the night that she went out with Funky Dineva,
hmm
and I feel like we all know what's going on, but she went to Funky Dineva's party. They went to a club. I can't remember the name of the club. And uh, Tamar said that she woke up in a pool of the red stuff and her teeth were missing and all of that. We all seen that video go down with Funky. He brought it up first. He
hmm
said that he had to uh, just tell you what happened before, it got out there and if it didn't make sense, make it make sense. That's what he
Right.
said. If it doesn't make sense, make it make sense. And so now Tosh K was the first person to report that that night of Funky Dineva's birthday party that Tamar was seen cozying up to Mendeeces. Now Mendeeces and Yandy's the wife here in the middle, is from Love and Hip Hop. Okay. And let me see if I can find another one. Hold on. Insinuating that Tamar was having an affair with
hmm
Mendeeces. Okay. Now, on the show, if you watch Love and Hip Hop, they've been insinuating for a long time that Mendeeces is having an affair. The new part would be that he's having the affair with Tamar. And everybody took that and ran with it. Well, there was more to her posting. She said that they were in a movie together and they were seen together, but it wasn't romantic at all. Let me see if I can find that. They didn't read that part. She said it wasn't romantic at all, but everybody started saying that Tamar is having an affair with Mendeeces. He's a married man. Where this damn thing at? And she gets what she deserves.
Oh,
Funky Dineva's been posting on his social media basically that he feels like everyone is villainizing him. And now the truth is out. Okay, so a lot
so
of people are going. Mhm.
so this is supposed to be the truth.
This is supposed to be the truth. I
Okay.
cannot find this posting. It's supposed to be the truth. So everyone's saying that she gets what she deserves, and people made really mean and salacious videos about this, and I had to come on and say something here. I think it's his. No, that's not it. Where is it? So I had to come on and say something because the people were saying really, really just horrifying things, insinuating that she gets what she deserved. Now we all saw the video of Funky Dineva. And everybody pretty much agreed that it wasn't what he said, it was how he said it. It was a lack of compassion, as
Right.
if um as if Tamar wasn't his friend at all. He kept calling her late that lady, and I don't know what happened to her. And if you want to stick to, I had something to do with that, do it. But and that's all I got to say. And it is what it is. Okay, so now everybody's saying, "Oh my gosh, she's having an affair with Mendeeces, and she gets what she deserves."
So
Without,
so
Mhm. Go ahead.
basically, it sounded like to me, since all this went down over the weekend and him looking suspect, now is the distraction that she's having an affair with Mandeezy. So are they insinuating that Mandeezy wife did this to Tamar, or one of
Yeah.
Funky's friends? This. Oh. We dropped her off, but I didn't go up. But did your friends go up? Did your friends do something? No, these are questions I got. Did your friends do something to Tamar? Now you out here apologizing, putting it out first, clearing the air that you didn't do nothing. I don't know what the hell Funky did, but to be quite honest, I don't believe he's being honest and transparent. I think whether he laid hands on her, one of his friends, Les caused this big distraction saying she was cheating. So everybody can say, oh, she get what she deserved.
Okay, let me finish the story.
Knocked out, found on the floor in a puddle of the stuff. It, I don't know, it's weird to me. I don't know what happened. I'm just speculating. But if you ain't coming out showing me evidence that you dropped her off and she was cheating, it sounded like a distraction. But go ahead.
Okay, so here's the post. Tasha K definitely posted the story first. But if you look at the part that's in like the red, it says Tamar Braxton seen with Mendeeces. Our sources say it's for visual, not romance. Somehow the story gets flipped that Tamar is having an affair with Mendeeces and that she gets what she deserves. And people have literally said that. And I'm going to play you those tapes in a minute. What I want to remind everybody, just like we did with Funky, is that this is all speculation. There is no evidence that Tamar is sleeping with Mendeeces.
Right.
What there is evidence is she's in a hospital healing from her injuries. Mm-hmm. And so while she is sitting there, you know, getting your teeth knocked out of your mouth hurts. Abrasions all over your face. I don't know what's going on. Why are we still gossiping when a woman is in the hospital? She hasn't even told her side of the story.
Right.
I just feel it's very harsh to come across, call her a home record. That's what they were calling her. I'm like, what the? Listen, everybody got to slow down. The Black community is so quick to rush to judgment. Mm-hmm. I don't even remember. Like, I would say, there was a time when Funky Dineva, he's been on this platform on YouTube for, I think he said 13 years. So he's a very loyal fan base. He's also been through a lot. Mm-hmm. I remember he fell out with Michelle straight from the A, and
yeah,
he fell out with, huh?
He did Michelle shitty though, really bad, unappreciative. But go ahead.
Well, let me get the story out. I'm just going to get the story out, and then we'll tell our opinion in a minute. And I guess he had, around the time that he fell out with Claudia, they have since reconciled. That whole thing. I don't remember what happened, but Tasha K went on Michelle's channel, and Tasha K was pretty much saying, "I support you." You know, for what's going on. Funky could be different behind closed doors. This is pretty much what she was saying. And so he has a different reputation with some other very large bloggers, right? So I don't even want to be quick to judge Funky Dineva. We don't know the whole story yet. I will say that the tape that you put out saying that you didn't know anything came across extremely harsh, almost like you didn't like her. To call her that lady is just disrespectful. We could say it because it came across cold, like you didn't even know her, when this is such a traumatic thing that happened to her. And then so that was the consensus about amongst the masses. We all thought, well, damn, we ain't saying he lying, but damn, right. It could come across. And so now saying that he's a wanted man and all that, I'm wondering how come when this story comes out and people are twisting it, saying that Tamar's having an affair with Mendeeces, how come you didn't say anything, Funky? Because you know that's not true. Why aren't you showing any kind of compassion for your friend? I don't care what happened. Right now, if that was my friend, let her heal. Let her heal first. Then we'll talk about the salaciousness. But she just got her teeth knocked out of her mouth, and somebody could have put something in her drink. She could have fell and hit her head. And also, how come Tawanda, Braxton, and Trina aren't coming forward in defense of their sister?
Yeah.
You want people to believe that she's having an affair with Mendeeces when we all know that's just not true? Watch them come out on Monday and change the story. That's just not true. Tasha K didn't say she was having an affair with Mendeeces. She said they were spotted together because of a movie, and at the bottom of the screen she said, "Not romance!" Exclamation point.
Right.
But let's say she was. Let's just say, for the sake of this video, that she was having an affair. If you are her friend, support your friend. How come we have video of you going to the club with Tamar, but we don't have video of your ass going to the hospital?
Right. See, that's where you're making your mistake. You putting it in a category as a friend. When I seen the video of him at his party or whatever, what it is at the club, well, he sort of blew off Tamar. As if,
Right.
just my opinion, as if, there she go, getting all the attention. It could be from a person that's jealous of somebody else being around them that's getting more attention than they're getting. I don't know. I'm just being quite honest with you. When he gave the video, it came across suspect to me. Do I know if he did anything? Hell no. We don't know. But I think for a person to come on and say all these things, and that woman, she wasn't that woman that night when you met her. And people might say, oh, well, that's her friend. A friend don't do that shit. A friend don't rent nobody's apartment or place and trash it. I'm only just keeping it real and not, this ain't slamming nobody. I'm just being quite honest with the situation. The names could change, but the actions don't. It could have been anybody. It could have been Tyrone on there coming to say, hey, I just know we dropped her off, but we can end this. We can end this right now. I didn't go up to the thing. You sound suspect. It sounds like you know something and you trying to distance yourself. So let's not
Okay, let
confuse.
me finish.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you good. You good.
So, a lot of people don't like Tamar, including her own sister. Tawanda is so jealous of Tamar. It's not funny. And I'm not saying this to disrespect Tawanda, who's probably watching this video, because she's very interested in everything I do. I'm saying that as a sister, you didn't even invite her to your wedding. You're mad at her because of her not liking your then boyfriend, now your man. This all started back Tawanda's hatred for Tamar when Tracy was alive.
Mm-hmm.
This upcoming season, we know you're going to treat Tamar like trash because she supports your niece Ashley, who says that she was touched by Trina's husband. So I'm telling you this, Tamar got a lot of stuff going on. Tamar also, so people are saying, well, her life was better when she was with Vince. Vince put his hands on Tamar. Vince tried to bite her finger off. Vince scared the hell out of the crew members one day when he went after Tamar so hard it scared the crew. Y'all want her to go back to Vince? What are y'all talking about? Tamar has a first husband that put his hands on her. Tamar was touched as a child. I'm telling you guys that she deals with a lot that y'all don't see. It's very easy to judge somebody if you don't know them. So now everybody's like, yeah, she's this, she's that, she's this. It's kind of hard to go through something like that. And after the year that she had, I wouldn't be surprised if, I think Tawanda's sitting back enjoying this. She loves it when people go after Tamar, but you're her sister at the end of the day, and she didn't do anything to you but warned you about your man.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have the guts to come out and have that conversation with your blood. She's your blood. I think that Tawanda and Trina were jealous of Toni Braxton because she was successful. They know they can't never get on that level. When they first started doing this show, they had no idea that Tamar would be the breakout star. I think there is jealousy in that family, which is sad, and it needs to be healed. Because no matter how much you hate Tamar and how much you pray on her downfall, that is still your sister. So, to see everybody celebrating that she got her teeth knocked out, just as a human, I want to remind everybody, take a step back. Take a step back. Now, I'm going to play this Tasha. So I'm watching other people's YouTube channels and I'm talking and stuff. And I like the Tasha K video when she showed the video and she broke it down. They're saying, now the naysayers are saying that Tamar is jealous of Funky Dineva. Listen,
Why?
with all due respect, Funky Dineva, you invented this genre that we're in. I'll give you that. But you're not a star. You're not a star like that. It's just, so why would Tamar be jealous of you? And I'm taking emotion out of it and I'm just asking a question. We see where Tawanda is jealous of Tamar. But I didn't get that the other way around. She seemed excited that night and willing to go with you. I just don't see everyone saying that Tamar's jealous of Funky Dineva.
It didn't come across that way to me. I'm just keeping it real. Like, yeah, YouTube, he's been a blast on YouTube. He pretty much started off way before you did, like watching him. He was entertaining. But I just feel like it seemed like he got a jealousy towards women. Just my opinion.
Yeah, that's
I
another
don't
thing
know.
people are saying. Because he
I'm
so and listen, I'm not trying to take a side. I've learned my lesson on that. I just tell the story.
Mhm.
But Funky Dineva, you have a reputation of calling women fish, like we stink, like we
Mhm.
smell like fish. That's
Mhm.
very, very offensive. Stop
Almost
calling us
like it's
fish.
almost like you want to be like a woman. Look,
I'm not trying to go there
no, no,
like
no,
that.
no, no. I'm not saying that in that kind of way. I'm only
Mhm.
simply saying this. Like somebody in the chat said that he was upset because Tamar held up his dinner for 3 hours or something. I don't know anything about that. I'm just repeating something that was in the chat. If that was the case, if it's his party and she was just that lady, why didn't you start your dinner without her? To be this mad and petty, I don't know what happened that night, but obviously something crazy did. Whether it was by Funky and his people that was with him, or she went into the house, some other friends or something did something, but he came across a little suspect. Just how I supposed to know what happened to her? You probably nothing for you to be to say about it if you didn't have nothing to do with it. You'd be like, oh well, she called me and said this happened. I had no idea, but it was almost like you wanted to shut it down so nothing came back to you or questions came back to you asking you about. You cleared yourself for not going to her apartment, but who did?
Well,
He didn't
I
say,
just feel
we dropped her off and nobody went to her apartment. You didn't say that. You said you didn't go. Who did? When they came back, did they tell you something? I don't know. It's just sort of funky.
well, yeah. I feel that right now we don't have the evidence. There's been no footage recovered from that night to attack someone that's in the hospital. I think the public needs to bring it back. They all love drama. We all love drama, but not at like that. Like if the tables was turned and Funky was laying up in the hospital with his teeth broken, We don't know how. And if the tables were returned, I would not go around talking shit about Funky. It's just disrespectful.
Mhm.
He's in the hospital. You don't know what's going on. So it's everybody needs to calm down. Like the African American community, we love dirt. We love a target, and we will beat the hell out of that target
Mhm.
until something else comes along. And like Tamar has been through a lot. And we've been following them for years, and I've seen her growth. Like when something happens to you, sometimes things happen to you that you can't recover from. She tried to take her own life. People forget that. You got to be in a lot of pain to think that's the solution. If she did take her own life, then everybody would be on here with a different story. It's
Right.
just wrong how people push people to do something like that. Oh my God, then you want to give her flowers. But because she saved herself, which is that's the hardest battle, overcoming obstacles. Because she saved herself, now y'all want to call her a hoe that's cheating with Mendeeces. Kind of harsh. I don't know why Perry's downstairs. I'm gonna wait for him to come back. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, so when Perry comes back, I want to go over this Tasha K tape. Why was she depressed? Tamar needs to find the cause of that. She's got a lot going on. And one of them is the cycle of DV. And people don't give her credit for that. People are really praising Vince. She needs to go back to Vince. She had to call 911 on Vince. What are y'all talking about? Like, who encourages that? Go back to the person that put their hands on you. I think because she is loud and she doesn't have a filter, that people forget she has feelings.
Mhm.
And somebody said to me, Sherelle, Twanda's not jealous of, it might have been Twanda. I'm not jealous of Tamar. That family history is so deep. You do. You do. Try to humiliate her. Y'all see on the upcoming season and invite everybody to your wedding but Tamar.
Yeah.
What about
It's
that
something
sisterly
different.
bond that you had? Y'all all got hummingbirds. You're forgetting the shit you said to Tracy, representing the five sisters. Fame is a hell of a drug. And some people don't know how to handle it. And some people want it more than anything. And if you don't get it, you're jealous of anybody that has it.
Right.
It's
That's a fact.
sad. And just to say that she didn't want Vince when she had his out. This is my friend, you guys. Listen, Vince is not who you think he is, friend. I can tell you some stories, and I will. I'll call you later, Capricorn, about Vince that will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. Listen, all of these celebrities show us a certain side of them, but a lot of them have hidden secrets. Vince ain't the only one. That's why you should never envy or criticize people you don't know. Now, Perry, I wanted to go over this with you one more time because they're saying that Tamar was jealous of Funky. I liked.
Look. I mean, in what world did that make sense?
I'm just telling you.
Okay. Now I was just saying this, and this is not to criticize nobody or whatnot. As a blogger or a YouTuber, they might hate him from his success. But why would Tamar, a singer, hate a dude? Like, it's not making sense to me. Now, I think just from the things I've heard, comments he have made in the past that he don't like women, that can show a side of jealousy, like wanting to be one or whatever, right? Like Some people get mad and people say, well, why would a guy want to be a woman? Sometimes they want a different lifestyle and they envy people who have what they want. And if I want to be a female, I might hate a female because she is what I really want to be. Okay.
I don't even know if he's doing it intentionally, but Funky, you got to stop calling women fish. It's offensive. It makes it seem like you think we stink. If you call a woman a fish, I don't call you. I don't know. It's a derogatory
It's,
term.
yeah, it's weird. I mean, for a person who want to emulate a woman to call a
Whoa,
woman
whoa,
fish.
whoa, 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 whoa. No one said he wants to be a woman, Perry.
No. Yes, no, I'm saying it.
Perry.
Well, okay. Look, he's wanting to be. He's emulating women with a
Well,
wig,
why?
with a purse. I'm just saying, like, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. But why come out to somebody that you want to be like? I don't understand that.
Oh wow. I don't know if he wants to be a woman. I don't know why he keeps saying it. I've been in this chat before when people say, stop calling us fish. We've asked him on several occasions, stop calling us fish. Like you wouldn't want me to make up a term for you. I don't know.
Right. Or
I always call you Funky Dineva or Quentin. I don't call you, I don't know, something that's going to offend you.
Yeah.
That's but anyway, I want to go over the Tasha K because she explained it really different. She had the footage that night in the club. He was walking side by side Tamar. The fans kept coming up and he was rolling his eyes. So what part of that shows that she's jealous of him? And Funky, I just want you to come out and say, I don't know what happened that night, but y'all stop these rumors about my friend and we will discuss this when she's better. But to let them just drag her for Phil, call her jealous, and she's having an affair in Mendeeces. Funky, you know damn well Tamar is not having an affair with Mendeeces. But you're letting them run wild with these rumors. That's when people like Perry come in and say, are you deflecting?
Right.
You know damn well. Hold on, I'm missing something here. Okay. Bernice, I'll put it up in 1 second because I've got this tape up I was going to play. But you know damn well, and I want y'all to hear this. This is somebody talking about Tamar. Just listen.
Her lies that she told the first 2 seasons was going to double back 20 years later. So if you did get your ass whooped by Yandy, that was well deserved. That was because Tamar, what the hell you mean you woke up in a pool of blood and don't remember what the hell happened to you? Let's make this clear real fucking quick. When a story don't make sense at all, there's something being withheld. And for her to come on this platform expressing how she woke up in a pool of blood and don't know what happened to her, you're lying. And it's clear you're trying to control the damage that you caused. Now we know why you woke up with a fractured nose and had to reach out to Dr. Heavenly. And now we also know why Funky Dineva said, I don't know what happened to that lady. Funky Dineva knew exactly what the fuck happened, but it wasn't his business to tell because guess what? It's involving somebody else's husband. And if you motherfuckers fall for the hijack, don't say I didn't warn you. She is definitely going to say that a man abused her. And
oh my gosh. Okay. I couldn't take it. That's why I wanted to. Because do you think people knock out their own teeth? Where's the compare? You're a woman. You've heard of GHB. You're a woman. You called her a liar and she's still in the hospital trying to heal.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just wait until she got out and was healed and can respond to that? Mm-hmm. I know if I ever went to the hospital for anything and I'm laid up in there, let's say the tables were returned and I'm Tamar, I want my friends to say, let's give her a little time. Not saying she's right or wrong. Let's just give her a little. She's in the hospital, and you're calling her a liar. It brought tears to my eye. I couldn't, like, what's wrong with us? Do we judge people that harshly that we could talk about them and she's not even healed?
That young lady on that video was saying that more could have happened that night. We don't know what happened that night, right? That's the whole thing. People speculate. But she did come back and say she think Funky know what happened. And if you knew, and I'm gonna just keep this real, as a man, if you knew a man jumped on a woman and did this to her, and then you come on your channel to say, why is everybody thinking I did something, I did that? Why not just say, look, this is what I heard could have happened? Why not help out the woman instead of that lady? Her name was Tamar when y'all was at the party. Now she's just some lady. So I don't know what happened, but I do believe, and I don't think Funky, to be quite honest with you, put his hands on her or did anything himself. I think he's just not sharing what happened, what his entourage could have done, possibly. I'm only saying that, like, because when you get your little time stamp alibi, we pulled up at 9:15. Let me make this clear. I did not go up to her apartment. Well, who all pulled up at 9:15? Who all went up to her apartment with her? Those are things we're missing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And I think oftentimes when people try to outsource a story, like kick it in the back, they create a new one. The new story could be, oh, she was cheating with Mendeeces.
This is just not true.
And if she was at church praying, what happened that night is what we want to know. If you don't know, just say it. And why would you feel like you have to explain something that you had nothing to do with? Just say, no, we dropped her off. That's all I know. End of story. She called me a few days later saying she needed to see Dr. Heavenly for some new teeth. So I don't know. I mean, he seemed a little awfully shook when he gave the video. It seemed like, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong. Maybe he could have been on something or something to make him look.
Oh my God.
No. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Instead of he could have been frustrated. People DMing him. But for real, it was no sense of compassion there. It don't even have to be a woman that you knew. A person that was at your dinner, get her teeth knocked out. I don't know what happened. We could just end that. It ain't no damn, I feel bad for the woman. Damn, whatever happened, I don't know what happened, but damn, that's a harsh thing to happen to this woman. You don't get none of that. We could just move on now. Next story. What happened today on the news was,
I just wanted to say that. And then I think that now that Tasha K did not say that she was having an affair with Mendeeces. She said she was seen with Mendeeces. And then as bold as she said in the rest of it, not romance, not romantic. For y'all to go around and accuse her of having an affair with Mendeeces. And I think it's going to come out in the next 2-3 days because Yandy going to come out and say, what? You don't do that. Everybody slow down. Let all the evidence come in, because if Funky knows something, listen, you can't stop the truth from always exposing itself. So if he did something and is foul, like we're saying, like a lot of people are saying, it will come out. No need to start accusing him right now. There's no evidence for either side. Everybody slow it down. Everybody slow it down. We have a habit of doing that in the African American community. We will tear each other down worse than the others will.
Well,
and to call somebody laying up in the bed with no teeth a liar, and she punched her own teeth out, is premature. If it came out that Tamar lied, then go at it. But if you don't have no proof, stop.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. You want to say something real quick?
No, I would say, look, I do agree with you saying. Nobody's here saying that he did anything. I want to make that perfectly clear. I just said when he came out and shared the news, it came across a little suspect and showed no compassion for somebody you just shared dinner with. It just something seemed off to me. I could be wrong. If I was in court, I would have no evidence to convict. But I'm just only simply saying, to me, as we talking about it, it seemed a little weird. Okay. Now, that one lady, somebody had posted something up there for you, and it says Tamar held him up for 3 hours for an interview. Now, I don't know. I mean, maybe is that why he was mad? Is that why he's no longer saying Tamar, just saying that woman? I don't know.
No, he should
You
have
know what I'm
said
saying?
it.
I really
Why
don't.
didn't he say it? He should have said it. He should have said it. And I hope he comes back on and clears up this Mendeeces shit. You know damn well she's not having an affair with Mendeeces. But for you to not say anything encourages the story. And you see how your people are coming out attacking Tamar. If that's your friend, why would you let that happen? So no one's saying you said anything, but we're saying this. Your behavior is suspect. Ain't nobody coming on my channel talking about Perry. If the same thing happened to Perry, I would come out and say, hey, look, y'all, he ain't even healed. I heard she had to go through a massive surgery, fractured bones, broken nose, teeth done, abrasions everywhere. She's still in the hospital and y'all calling her a liar. Premature. Let's pull back. No one's saying that your feelings aren't valid, but don't come out and accuse anybody of anything without any damn evidence. I could have jumped on the Funky Dineva bandwagon, got with them other bloggers that I know can't stand him, and be like, this is what he do. This is what he do. And have a clear history of what you did. Because you did fall out with Claudia before you tried to make up because you wanted her to do a show with her. You said that yourself because now it's getting harder for bloggers to make money. So you wanted to get with Claudia, who is working with your good friend. Remember, you ride die hard. Your rider died, Carlos King. He took your friend from you. You ain't say nothing about that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on. I want to go over this Tasha K thing because I think she gave the best tape. I couldn't find this tape. And nobody's jealous of Funky Dineva. Y'all stop with the negativity. You know, and if I just want to see Funky come out and say, I called Tamar, I checked on her, she's fine, everybody. Let's put this Mendeeces thing on hold, let her heal. But you're letting people drag her for filth.
Tamar Braxton. Now this is funny, okay? Not funny what happened to her. We praying for her, but just the dynamics leading up to it, okay? That's the funny part because they were out the other day for Funky Dineva's birthday, and this is so funny because me and Jasmine was talking about this before the show. I didn't even know it was Funky Dineva's birthday because he was so unhappy in the video because he's such a hater. He's such an envious person. He got so mad when Tamar got all the attention. This is the same way he treated me when I had to facilitate that wedding and I was the hired host. He walked around with his lip poked out and rolling his eyes every time Tasha K hits a room because he can't stand women's, especially black women's. And
It's coming through Tasha K. She's not the only person that says he hates women. There are 6 bloggers, Funky, that you have pissed off. 6.
And I say this too. That's the way it did sort of come across. It's what I'm trying to say. It's almost like she showed up for your birthday dinner. Now, whatever the people talking about this interview 3 hours late, whatever, I don't know. But that lady has a name. That lady showed up to your birthday dinner or whatever you was having. I mean, for you to go later to have no compassion of what happened the night of your dinner, to me, seems suspect. I'm only just keeping it real, you know.
Let me see if I can get to this part. Oh, this is it when they're walking in the club. Here we go. Hold on. Maybe this is it. Hold on. Let's keep going. Hold on.
And rolling his eyes every time Tasha K hits a room because he can't stand women's, especially black women's. And I'm a add to that in just a second. But go ahead and watch him hate. Go ahead. This y'all dude though. Look.
It's music. Do you think I can play that?
Maybe not.
Let's see if I can't play music.
If you do, you got to chop it real every couple seconds or something.
So there they are walking hand in hand. She looks happy. He seems to be happy. But you're going to get this one angle. So people start coming up to her. I don't know who the guy is with the blonde hair.
But she had a name that night. She had a name that night.
What is Maybe he should have put on a wig. Go ahead, keep going. Watch his face now. Watch his face when she gets to love.
I don't even know if I can play that. I'm going to play it and then cut it out later. It's going to be a part coming up.
It was her birthday. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Look, that ain't grabbing. Look at it.
I missed it. There's a point in this
So
where
did she say it was Tamar's birthday or his birthday?
It was his birthday.
Okay.
She must have said Tamar, but it's his birthday. And I missed this part. They're walking in. Anyway, Tamar has no reason to be jealous of Funky Dineva. Come on. What?
No offense and no disrespect. I don't see it. I don't see why she would have jealousy for a man unless she wanted to be one. A man with sort of like his background, the things. I'm just keeping saying, I don't see why she would be jealous. I mean, I just don't know.
Monique says, she was being sarcastic. I don't understand why y'all don't get that. I don't know if you're just talking about Tasha K. My complaint is, if this is your friend, you're acting awfully hostile. We all saw the video. That lady, the delivery was ass. And I'm saying, you know for a fact, Tamar is not having an affair with Mendeeces. Why don't you come out and say that? She's in the hospital, for God's sake. Just say it. Because the public gets all involved and they make a situation very worse because they have a tendency to take teams. They go, team this, team that. And they can make it worse. Mm-hmm. Cool it down. But you're letting it get to this. You're letting it become a big deal. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I would just say this though. On a serious tip, I think what's making it a big deal, they went out for some birthday celebration. Something bad happened to a person. His response to it when he came on his show to talk about it is making people get into an uproar where we could be overblowing a lot of things. She could have simply just had too much to drink or whatever, slipped, fell, knocked herself out. It's just how he's portraying it. You know what I'm saying? Like how he's coming across saying it. It makes people wonder if anything more didn't happen that night. We don't know if anything did or not. We don't.
I'm gonna need Funky Dineva.
For a person to show up to this celebration and her name was Tamar, when after you getting a call and she don't lost some teeth and need to go somewhere, now is that lady. Make me wonder, what is this attitude about? Could this attitude have been there that night? Could this attitude have contributed to her losing teeth? We don't know, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we don't know, you guys. Everybody pull back. Stop calling people names. You could like both. Two things can be true at the same time. Nobody knows what happened. So stop it. If
And that's
ain't
the crazy
nobody gonna
part.
say it, I'm gonna say it. Stop it.
That's the crazy part. I like them both. Funky is good at what he do. Tamar is too. So it's not like picking in between, but it's like, why are you distancing yourself from a person that you just went out with the other night? It made me wonder why. Was it because you had an attitude? Was your attitude that bad that something bad could have happened to her? We don't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna start reading these comments. Sherelle, these women know what you're talking about. Their hate for Tamar surpasses their common sense. Why do people hate Tamar? I don't get it, but you're allowed to like whoever you want. All I'm saying is show some respect, because if the shoe was on the other foot and your ass was in the hospital, you wouldn't want anybody spreading rumors about you. I think this is going to come out in the next couple days. Tamar is not having an affair with Mendeeces. Tasha K didn't say that. Okay, Tamar should have possibly just stayed off the internet with this until she healed and she wanted to tell her story.
But did she go up? Hey, Cheryl, let me hit that super chat. I think you could have missed it. Did you put that super chat up there earlier?
No, I didn't.
Okay, let me try to post it up there. Yeah.
Okay, there.
Okay, Bernice says this. Tamar held up him for 3 hours for an interview with him. So yeah, I don't know anything about that. That could be very well true, but does that explain the attitude he possibly could have had? Could it explain his anger and maybe it led to bigger things as something happened to it? We don't know. But I mean, still, if a person stood you up and the person had a name that was going to interview you, even if they stood you up, the person still should have had a name, not just that woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Levy Blue says, I love Tamar. She's a drama queen sometimes, but very misunderstood. Listen, what y'all about to see this upcoming season on the Braxtons is sad. Very, very sad. Very toxic. People say you go too hard on Tawanda. Not when you know what I know about Tawanda. Not at all. How is he distancing himself? Again, y'all are haters. Distancing himself. No. You're not understanding, Deborah. We're saying the delivery of that speech was cold as hell. That's number one. Two, she's not seeing Mendeeces. Come out and say something. I mean, just to show any kind of compassion. Just get well soon, friend. You ain't even got to explain yourself. Just something to make not so you don't look so cold.
And then distance yourself. We just saying, like, let's be clear, Deborah. He knew her name over the weekend. He come on his show to talk about her situation and don't give her a name, but that woman. People typically do those kind of things when they want to act like, oh, I don't really know. I mean, I don't really even know her like that. But she was at your birthday dinner or whatever it was. Nobody's saying he did anything, because I feel like people give those kind of responses. You saying we're hating, we're jealous like Tamar is jealous. I have no need to be jealous or to be a hater towards Funky. He lived his life, I live mine. So I don't understand, but I have the right to sit here and give my opinion and talk about what I feel. But go ahead, Sherelle.
This is very important. Is it Camila Love? Vince is a monster, and he should have went to jail for putting his hands on Tamar. It takes two to tango, yet only blame the woman. Listen, there was an incident that went down on Tamar's show. Tamar had a show called Tamar and Vince, something like this, okay? And they get into an argument in front of production. Everybody's there, right? They get into an argument. She walks off. Vince follows her behind, grabs her, bites down on her finger. She's screaming, help, help, help. Everybody paused. Nobody did anything. They watched this man put their hands on this woman. Nobody did anything. Finally, somebody called 911. Vince and Tamar are oil and water. You don't put your hands on a woman. I'm not saying you're a good guy, whatever. One time, I don't know. But I do know you have a very bad reputation, Vince. These people in this chat has not seen you do the shit that you did. It was so frightening. I had somebody call me crying. She was like, girl, you won't believe what just happened. She does not need to be with Vince. Every man she's been with, except for the new one, and he was a trip, she's got to learn how to stop picking these men. It's a mess. Anyway, one more and then I'm done. And she was in love with Vince too. Child, stop with the Vince thing. I doubt if he'll come out and tell the truth. Why? They had to make up because they have a child. They're in a good place now, but Vince has some problems. And if they ain't going to say it, I'm going to say it. It's true. And I dare anybody to call me a liar that what went down that day. I dare anybody. I had somebody call me in tears saying that Vince is a monster.
Wow.
It is what it is. But anyway, look, this whole thing needs to stop. Y'all, everybody need to stop pointing fingers at each other. Funky, you can easily quiet this. Just come out and say the affair with Mendeeces is not true. And even if it was true, nobody deserves their teeth knocked out of their mouth.
Right.
Just show some compassion. If the shoe was on the other foot, I would tell y'all, no, leave Funky alone. He's in the hospital. Let him heal. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
All you got to do. All right, y'all, we're done. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Perry, if you have any last words.
No, I'm just saying, no, I don't really. If any more news come up, we'll give you an update.
Talk to you guys. Yes, I will be covering the story. Talk to you later. Bye for now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, people. We out.
This shit, I'm out. No thanks.